Good afternoon, everyone. Gonna play some Baldur's Gate 3 again today. We'll start off where we left off yesterday. Yeah, it'll be a good time. If anybody is in the chat, you'll have the option to vote for dialogue. Otherwise, I'll just pick the dialogue for what I want. Alright, let's see here. Yeah. Okay. So, I do believe that I was gonna work my way up to Karlak and then head on down to investigate Kaga. I think that's the direction I was going with this. Alright. So that the grove doesn't, lock itself down. I'm not sure how many full rests I get before they lock the grove down. I don't remember. It's never happened to me, so.
Very well.
Where they have locked it down and I can't get back in. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I don't think it will, but you never know. So we got an oil lamp. Oh, here, I'll open that up. And a book. A curious book.
Someone liked their books to have a twist.
Right?
Or maybe a bit of a drinking problem.
Maybe a bit of a drinking problem. Alright. We already opened that chest. I don't think we can climb down on this side. Yeah, we can't. We have to go to the other side to climb down. And I don't think there was anything over here. No, nothing over there. Okay. So back over to the edge of the bridge. Whoops. I'm gonna jump. Ooh, just barely makes it. All in all, so sorry if you hear a lot of noise in the background. I do have the windows open and trains go through town.
They didn't stand a chance.
And there's the highway out there, so yeah, I apologize if you hear any of that.
I need a quick word.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. She'd eaten, feasted, and yet, looking into her eyes, you can see it wasn't enough. She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Let's see here. Strike while the beast is vulnerable. Oh, it's bloated. Huh. Okay. Bless? What? Oh, I see. No, that's fine. We don't need that. Oops. Ah.
land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still.
Yeah.
As the life fades from her eyes, the knoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Yep, we don't need that. Alright. Oh, it gets to go first. So... There's that train I was talking about. Let's see here. Okay, and then we'll give Shadowheart an inspiration, because she really sucks at hitting stuff.
On the victor's path.
Oh, dang. I think that should have hit more than it did, but whatever.
Swift and lethal.
I don't know if we necessarily need a seeking arrow, but a bursting arrow would be good. I should try hitting this one. Ooh, almost, almost. Let's do action surge, bursting arrow. What? Ah, dang it, missed. And turn.
That
Alright.
hyena's making a break for it.
Yeah, I know. But if you attack it, are you actually gonna hit it? That's what I wanna know. Oh, she doesn't have any other arrows. Let's try... No, not this one. It was this one. Yes! Okay, good. Good, good. And then... let's just do that. And turn. Lacerate. I guess we'll try this. Nice. Okay. Good, good. I can hit both of them with this. Ooh, nice. I got rid of the one. I suppose we could do this on him, because he's next. I don't know if he'll really need it, because he actually hits his targets, unlike Shadowheart. There we go. See?
Place is overrun with gnolls.
Vile beasts. Nothing good is born from a corpse.
Let them come. We will rip them from top to tail.
It is interesting traveling with Lae'zel, because I don't usually travel with her. She's so sassy. I don't really need intestines. So, as per my last letter, though the name of the recipient is obscured, the letter appears to continue a debate of some heat. Your analysis is flawed. The hells are not so simple to understand. Boiling down 9 cosmological layers into evil, but with a few more rules, does generations of scholars discredit. Each layer is its own unique moral and magical ecosystem. What Zariel permits in Avernus may be blasphemy to Mammon in the chained cities of Minaros. The hells bend not only to their whim and will, but to their mere presence. The more souls they acquire, the more that combined influence spreads. Avernus itself is glorious for study. Watch a Yugoloth mercenary debate mid-battle with a Rakshasa. Rakshasa? And tell me I'm wrong. From its red starless sky to every bloody tributary leading to the Styx, there is something to explore. Of course, getting down there in the middle of the blood war is a bit stressful, but you can't judge what you don't know. I've gotten off topic. The point is, you're wrong. Looking forward to your reply. Best. Silvera Savikas, Sage of Candlekeep. Okay. That's the drawing, note, bill, shipment orders. Deliver the chest to me unopened. Read the first sentence again. Open it and I will know, because you will be dead. This is not a threat. This is what will happen if you open the chest. NF. Alright. See. The gate is closed. Baldur's Gate, a bastion of commerce and culture, rewarded only with corruption and catastrophe. Crime, poverty, taxation, burdens unfairly heaped upon the shoulders of the common citizenry. Thieves and outsiders grow fat on the teat, while native Baldurians starve in the street. For too long the Grand Duke and his parliament of peers have left our gate unguarded. If you, like us, stand ready to defend it, then join like-minded individuals for a frank exchange of ideas. Join the keepers of the gate. Enough is enough. The gate is closed. Faded instructions, faded blueprints. We'll send those to camp. And then we'll send the rest to camp too. As much as we can, anyway. Because we don't really need this on our person. So, we'll send to camp. I'm gonna add to wares. Oh, type. There we go. That can go to camp. Also, I wonder why that didn't immediately go into my camp supplies bag. It's interesting. I do need to keep one long sword, I know that, for a quest. Let me add this to wares. Yeah, we'll just add that to wares also. I suppose we can send this to Gale. Dancing lights. Illuminate a 30-foot radius. I don't know. I guess that can go to camp. This has guidance on it. Well, let's send that to Gale. He might want to eat that. Or absorb it or whatever. I will send that to camp. Oh, extract. Oops. Okay. I'll send that to camp. Alright. Oh yeah, and then we were speak with dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who is NF?
Baldur's Gate. The Guild.
what were you carrying in the wagons?
Wizard's shipment chest.
What happened to you?
Gnolls. Tearing. Biting.
Where were you heading?
Tavern. Hideout. Secret.
Did anyone survive the attack?
Rugen fled north.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright.
Always room for more?
Looks like I have looted everything. It's like I could go north and fight these guys. And then I gotta go that way eventually. Eventually. But let's just continue on this direction.
Keep going.
Good. What? To the good godly folk of Faerun. A circular from the Church of Ogma, Lord of all knowledge. It is stamped with the seal of Brevik Fëanor, Most High Lore Master of the Unrolling Scroll Temple in Baldur's Gate. To the good godly folk of Faerun, in the first instance, and in the name of the Lord Binder himself, let me bid you thanks. The realm's shaking events that have since become known as the Second Sundering marked a time of great confusion and upheaval. Gods fell and rose again, lost continents reappeared, and the very weaves shook as the plains birthed a new and yet mysterious order. Such chaos is often anathema to Ogma's sacred pursuit of truth and knowledge. However, with the help of the innumerable first-hand accounts submitted to our agents by good folk all across the continent, the Church is satisfied that an image of these strange years has begun to coalesce. As such, we would kindly ask that no further unsolicited material on this matter be sent to our temples. While all knowledge is of import to the Lord Binder, we are confident that any future plains-shaping events will not be presaged in the shape of tobacco smoke or read in the droppings of the village herd. A new and strange age is upon us. For divine guidance, we humbly bid you to look to your local temple leaders and to forward such relevant materials to them. Yours, ever seeking, Brevik Fëanor, servant of Ogma. Interesting. Alright, so onwards. I got all this food here they've got to pick up. Although I don't know why I necessarily pick it up, because I use just camp supplies. But must not waste.
No traps, please. No one stopped me yet.
True, true. True, true. Alright.
Dead gnolls. Someone toyed with them. Made the pain last.
How rude. Buckle. Yeah, it's a small massacre.
It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'll give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Anything you give a dragon bad gas.
Alright. Should go over here real quick. We got a waypoint, which is always good to have.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Sabotage.
Something over there.
What's that?
A tiny hole.
I'm way too big.
What? No way. Just a second here. Alright. So this will go up into this building. Oh, walk this way. Walk this way! There. Yeah, let's save real quick since it's been a little bit since it saved last. Actually, yeah. Let's talk to you.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
Who or what attacked you?
A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn? Then you mean Karlak, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the Fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
This could be the work of a devil, but they collect souls through cunning, not carnage.
Um. Let's see here. I don't think I've ever gotten this one before. It isn't like a devil to use their brawn instead of their brains.
Indeed. She's a uniquely vicious case. All the more reason she must be stopped.
I've been called a devil before. Are you sure this tiefling is what you say?
The fiend may have been a tiefling once, but she belongs to Avernus now. I wish it were not so. And I bear no grudge against your people.
Where is this devil?
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not.
This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath.
It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
That's interesting. Okay, if she killed a whole family without mercy, why would she run away if these guys were injured and not dead? If it were the case, that she would have finished them off if she was truly evil. So, I find fault in your logic, sir. I'll think about it.
May the just God guide you.
Wonder if he has anything else to
Perhaps
say.
you've decided to chase down the fiend after all.
Oh. Oh no. Dang. I wonder what we can trade with him. Oh, not much of anything. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with, I wish you and yours well, but I must be on my way soon.
I understand. But if you see the fiend, be on your guard. She's dangerous.
Right. Right. I just don't believe you, guy. Another household prayer. Just loot everything. So I don't do it now. It'll get destroyed later. Alright. We'll go talk to her next, I
No
guess.
one back home will ever believe this.
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though.
Why? What's down there?
Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more.
This is a nice place to hole up in. What is it?
It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road.
Toll houses mean gold. Seen any around?
There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Sham anything to trade? No, not really. Okay, leave. Let's go up the ladder quick. Loot up all the stuff that's up here. Got some books to read. But I will be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Oh, dang, coffee goes right through a person. Alright. Go through the door. It's so weird that they'll jump down from like boxes and stuff and then just stop. I'm gonna wait to pick up that soul coin until I get
At least things have
Karlak
stayed interesting.
into my party. Alright, go in this door here. Yeah. Loot all this stuff. Oops. Burlap sack. A baguette. Sausage. It's crazy how often some people mow their lawns. I mow my lawn once a week, maybe twice if it gets like super tall because of how much rain we've gotten, but like I have a neighbor who mows almost every other day, and it's like, wow, dude, let it at least grow a couple inches before you mow it down again. So, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I needed a great sword, not a long sword. So I'll keep that. That's right. Then we'll add all that to wares. And then let's sort a pleasurable deal. This is an expert from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. Narrator: Come here, fair folk, a tale now lost to time. In grief this man well sunk to depths sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Our Cambion smiled, for now the game did start. Enter Robert, male tiefling, crying, Carlisle? Ooh. Stage right, flash of smoke. Carlisle. Weep not, young man, though free your wife has fled, and comfort found in comrade's arms and bed. She licks her lips and cries his name, oh my, and now seek you to be the apple of her eye? Robert. How does a stranger know such things, I ask? Or maybe that's Carlyle. Carlyle, I watch you from the shadows, and I see your shame and grief for nature's malady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have your name upon her lips instead. Robert, you know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe? Carlyle, of you I know you seek a larger hoe. To plough fair maid, and sow a seed to grow, but lack do ye a mighty horn and mast, with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Basically got a small penis. Oh, that's funny. Findings from the Hinterlands, new edition. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute, reported by our agents in Eltagard, will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Lost-Sworn Drow, Troll, and Dwagar are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornable, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. Send that to camp. I've already read the household prayer, so I'll just send that to camp. Order of the Gauntlet on matters of law and justice. Good is the absence of evil. It means to seek peace and to enforce it. It means to seek depravity and to denounce it. And it means to trust in your God and yourself, for the greatest good of all is called faith. Goodness is not lawfulness. Law is commandment of God or of mortals. It is the call of authority and the sanction of its opponents. Law is the father of order. To renounce it is to invite chaos, in which there is neither meaning nor life. Law can be corrupted. Lawfulness is not goodness. I say to you, then, that we seek not to be good or to be lawful, but to be just. For what is it to be good, if we cannot define the acts that oppose it? What is it to be lawful, if it is a devil's commands we obey? Justice is the hand that feeds the hungry, and the shield that guards the weak. It is the sword that fells the wicked, and the cloak that warms the indigent. It is for justice that the Order of the Gauntlet stands watch, and it is justice that Tyr and Torm, Helm and Hor demand. Interesting. The Lords of Madness, Volume 4. Yinogu? Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yinogu. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world by his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, a chosen of Yinogu must do as their master wills, kill. A hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Yinogu, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Some good advice there. And we already read that one. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 4, The Risen Road. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling advice that seems to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road, running parallel to the river Chionthar. The Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travelers. seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail blah, 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 and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail the Chianthar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between El Torrell and Baldur's Gate has in recent years developed into an enclave for Selûne worship, with a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll, however bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. Alright, send to camp. Yeah, and then we'll just do that. Oh, let's send all that stuff to camp too, so we're not carrying that around. Extract. There we go. And we'll send that to camp also. Let's give some of this stuff to Lae'zel, so that I'm not carrying it all. She can hold a lot of stuff. But, like, how much? Oh, yeah, we're just not even halfway. Alright. Type. There we go. We were going through all this here. Refugee. Supply pack. Oops.
May the darkness protect you.
I didn't want to talk to you. You ran in front of where I was clicking. Gotta pick up all the alcohol. And let's speak. It has been a little bit since I've saved, so I'm gonna save again. Just in case. Yeah, it's been about 15 minutes since I saved. Alright, so let's speak with the dead. Oh, how nice it would be able to
The corpse regards you
speak with the
lifelessly.
dead in real life. How easy murder investigations would be then if we could just speak with the dead. I know not all bodies you can speak to, but like murdered ones for sure, I would assume. I guess depending on how long they've been dead for. I don't know. Who are you?
Infernal servant. So long I've forgotten. Why?
How did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
You killed a pack of gnolls? How?
The pact. Power.
A pact? Which devil did you deal with?
Fallen. Lady Zariel.
Why would you sign a pact with a devil?
Power. Strength.
That
The
sounds
spell's
about right.
power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
No more questions.